Good evening, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with a minifig hunt. We was down in Charlotte this morning for a conference from 9 to 2, so I decided to stop off on the way back home at see my friends at Needless Toys. Make sure to say hi to Tracy and the crew if you're passing through the area and you just want a great toy store hunting experience. Check them out. I'm going to leave the description and contact information down in the description below. Thanks again for watching.
Thanks again for joining me on this. Make sure to pause to take a look and know that they will ship to you when you see something in this video. The fans toy stuff did catch my eye, as did that Megatron and that Scavenger in box. Right here I see a couple of reflectors, a reboost and skids, alongside that reissue of Astrotrain. As you can see from this early selection, he's got a little bit of everything. Transformers, Shatterglass, Ultra Magnus is really cool, along with that 2-pack, and a couple of Galvatrons. Down on the bottom shelf of the 4 MPs, there's Ramjet and Thrust surrounded by Thundercracker and Starscream version 2.0, and a Motor Master. We got 2 packs of Megatron and Optimus, and then there's Thundercracker and Skywarp. Some Trainbot action. The G1 Triptychon. There's a Cybertron Metroplex, Alternator Shock Blast. And moving down is some G1 goodness right here. Things on this shelf catch my eye is that Power Master Optimus for 80, the Predaking, the Ultra Magnus there in the back, the Roadbuster, little Leader 1 there action. Now this really did catch my eye. Just drew it right in as we focus in on Puzzler there. Gosh, that's a beautiful piece. Alongside that Beast Wars Neo, Big Prime there in the back, a couple of G1 Shockwaves, and Abominus. There is Car Robots Ultra Magnus, and another G1 just loose Trypticon. And some other guys hiding over here in the corner. Just wow. I get so overwhelmed in this store, but I love it, every minute of it. There's a Torca with some other assorted newer stuff right here on this shelf, and just amazing. I wouldn't mind having that other Scourge. And down the bottom is a Defensor hiding out. And the other thing that caught my eye is that $300 Sam's Club exclusive Optimus Prime from Car Robots. And some animated amongst some other guys there, more current. And then up here we got Double Dealer, some Dinobot action going on, G1. See that Octane, that Devastator, Quake. Got a Defensor G1, a Bruticus, a couple of Jetfires, some Seeker action, that G1 Soundwave, Ironhide. Good night. Like I said, just awesome. The Dreadwing caught my eye in the back there. And that G1 Omega Supreme. And that blaster in that box behind everything. Another Predaking. Another mixed up assortment there. And then, of course, that G1 Star Saber. And on the bottom, you got more mixed up stuff there. And to the right of that case is some assorted goodies here. Just take a look. And remember, folks, if you see something, make sure to pause it, make a note, and give Tracy a call. Like I said, the stuff's down in the description there. He will ship to you in the continental U.S. As a Transformer fan, I get this overload of awesome every time I go to this section. And like you'll see right here in a minute, there's a couple of Metroplexes along the bottom. He's got a few more sitting in there. So he's got some Metroplex action. This is at his front desk. Got some Pokemons and some cards. And I saw some vehicles here. But there's one of my grills right there on the top shelf, and he's got that bad boy for $700. So there's that. And while I'm not as familiar with all this stuff, I just figure it is all in this guy's awesome store. I love Tracy's Needless Toys. It's just a really, really great place to go and spend a few minutes of your afternoon, especially if you're in the Charlotte area or Lincolnton, because he's in Lincolnton there, and it's just outside of Charlotte on the west side. There is another location in Greenville, North Carolina for the folks, and I'd like to get down that way sometime when I get near there again. Today, this is what I saw. This shelf is really, really awesome. A lot of old school goodies. The Fireback coming up out of that old Cobra base. Slimer is just really, really awesome. There is a U-Wing from Rogue One and that GoBot Command Center and that Black Unicron and the Matrix caught my eye. And here's some Marvel Legends Build-A-Figures that he has on hand right as you walk in the front door, along with that high-end or that older Spider-Man. Some nice Masters of the Motu stuff. That Dairugger, old school Dairugger, along with some other oldies but goodies. And of course, as you keep on going down through here, there's the MODOK, the old Thundercats Thunder Tank, and that mass stuff just always catches my eye. I absolutely love this section right here, especially this little goodie called the Raven right there. I actually picked that up and held it for a few minutes and played with it. All of this mass stuff was like from one single collector, according to Tracy. So that's really, really cool that somebody kept it that good. And right below the mass stuff is a couple more items right there going toward the front door. And here is a bunch of Motu that's right there at the left side of the front door as you walk in the building. Not seen that power sword except for in his store. Maybe I just don't get out as much as others, but a lot of cool oldies and goodies and loose bags there. It's just a plethora and a treasure trove. Every time you walk in there, I love how he's got that old school Masters of the Universe boom right there. And there's a gray skull on the bottom. And you keep going up through there. I love that Orko. Almost got that today, but it's still there for those that might want it. Catra showed up there. And some other vehicles along the bottom there next to the fire extinguisher. And just I geek so much in this store. I really do enjoy this place. And here's some Marvel 6-inch loose there. I do spy a Silver Surfer there. And want it, but you'll see what I really want here toward the end of the video. I just like get totally overwhelmed in here. So much awesome. And some other assorted goodies here. My son and my brother love all that Godzilla stuff. And as you can see, there's just a little bit of something for everyone. All kinds of range of stuff. Tracy's always well stocked, guys. Give him a call. Here's some McFarlane stuff, as you would see most anywhere. Nice selection of McFarlane stuff. Moving in some G.I. Joe goodies. Seeing that old carded stuff just makes me, long for those days that walk in the roses and see this for days on end. This is like a super version of that roses experience. This is back towards that front counter where I kind of split from it earlier. And it's back over behind the front counter right here that you can see some more vehicles peeping up. And it's just awesome from top shelf to bottom shelf. I'm like a kid in a candy store, but it's with toys, and I just keep seeing awesome. Of note, those vehicles, especially that shuttle Tidarian, that is one I wouldn't mind having, especially when I get my man cave in order. Speaking of man caves, Tracy told me I missed Man Cave Collectibles' visit through there just a matter of minutes. And one of the other guys that I bumped into at a store up here in Asheville passed through here on his way to the beach, guys. And here's some Star Wars stuff. So much 3.75. Awesome goodness. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. And one could say the force is strong with this one today, as I did resist and I didn't buy anything this time. But I just certainly want to show folks that there may be something of interest in this store. The loose stuff next to the GI Joe stuff. There's several of the Vipers and the Bats right there in front of you, and more awesome Joe goodness. And I love these 3-packs I just keep coming across. Just really awesome. Getting into some more classifieds there. A plethora of officers, Storm Shadows, Vipers, and the such. And right there on the bottom, I'm going to end up breaking down and buying a Sky Striker before it's all said and done. And more Joe loose. He's got a ton of loose, guys. So, I mean, pause and zoom in. Let's take a look and just wow. And those two right there will probably end up going home with me one of these days as well. I love that set right there. And that is beautiful as well. And here's some more Marvel's Legends. He's got a bit of everything here too. What I will note is I'm going to so miss not being able to see inside of those boxes. As you can see, Amazing Fantasy and some other Iron Spider and those popping up. Those are sweet figures, but you really can't see what's in the box. So depressing. This would be about the only way you'll get to see the window stuff anymore. I'm so grateful for toy shops like this one. Some 2-pack Marvel's Legends. I just love the 2-packs, and these are just sweet as can be. This is on the end cap with the Marvel stuff you saw prior. and more awesome old stuff. Just wow, that just looks really, really sweet. Never had it. Very snake-like. I think that's a manta. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. More Yojo action than you can shake a stick at. And Serpentor caught my eye. And some more awesome old G.I. Joe vehicles and such. This is sitting on the opposite side of the case as you walk in the door. And the grill sitting right in front of me, just inches away.
So, like I was saying earlier in the video, make sure to stop by and see them if you're in the area. And if you're not in the area, you can definitely hit them up on Facebook. And I'll leave the name and number down in the description below right there. And thanks again to Tracy and the folks at Needless for their hard work, dedication, and time. It's a very, very wonderful store. Check them out. Thanks again for watching. Y'all have a great day.